What's up, guys? This is a pretty low energy video. I've always tried to keep things positive in my videos in my channel, and I just gotta say right now, like, I got very little positivity when it comes to riding. I am tired. Bike riding is not been treating me well. My body is not handling it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it seems like I'm not recovering from rides. I'm tired all the time. I'm having a lot of that chest pressure that I've been dealing with on and off. Arms going numb and just horrible performance. I tried to do a mountain bike race this Saturday, even though I knew it was a bad idea. And it was one of the worst times I've ever had on a bike. Not because anything bad happened, really. Not because I didn't break my hands like I did that time. There was, I didn't bonk or, I didn't bonk because I started pretty much bonked. I started off the back. Was just going to ride easy, couldn't hold any kind of speed throughout the course. It was just like struggle up the hills. The downhills, it was like I'd never even rode a bike before. I was just completely horrible. I stayed behind a woman who was a strong rider, a good rider, but also too, I should have been well ahead of her, and we were riding like 5 miles an hour, and I mean, in my last mountain bike race, I averaged 10, I think over 10. And then I realized I couldn't stay with her. Like, I'm going 5, she's going faster, and I couldn't ride with her. It wasn't like even a question, like if I was going to quit, it was like, how soon can I figure out a way off this course? The way the course at Klaus Park is in Cape Girardeau, it's really hard to even figure out where you're at and how to get off the course. I haven't had a ride that I've really not felt horrible on in a long time. The Soil Trans Am was 135 miles last 2 Saturdays ago, but it was just a slog the whole time. Like, I never really felt like I was never enjoying myself. It was just like, I got to get through this. I rode today with Mom and Shauna. We rode a nice, like, kind of pretty chill 13 mile an hour average, about an hour and a half, and it was the first ride in a while I've enjoyed. But at the same time, now I'm tired. Like, that ride left me like feeling tired. And there's just so many things that have been out of whack. Every year I look at going into like Christmas, around Christmas time, I go in, this is going to be my year. I'm going to train hard over winter, and I ride a lot on Zwift, and I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have my best summer ever. I'm going to lose a lot of weight. I'm going to build up some strength. I'm going to do some big miles. And like right now, I didn't even really want to do this ride today. It was just, I'm glad I did. I enjoyed it, but it's just been not fun, not even not fun. But like at Klaus, it was like, you can ride, you can blow yourself up. I couldn't even blow myself up. My heart rate was like, my max heart rate for the race was like 155. My normal max heart rate for a race should be like 170. My average heart rate was like 130. And I only did 3 miles, before I figured out a way to quit. That leads me to the other thing that's been going on. That is sailboats. I've always wanted a sailboat. I've always thought sailboats were cool. The day after Trans Am, I'd been looking at Facebook Marketplace for sailboats. And the day after Trans Am, I went and bought a Sunfish from a guy in Staunton, Illinois. It was really funny. I'll tell you the story here. They wanted $250 for it. They come down. I told them I wasn't sure. They come down to $200. The boat was definitely not in good shape, but it did have a good sail. And the truth is, I know nothing about sailboats. I've never sailed. I found out one of my good riding buddies, Pat, is into sailing. He showed me his sailboat. We went on a little ride. I thought it was a lot of fun. Me and Shauna go to the lake a lot. We live super close to it, and she kayaks and I paddleboard, but the paddleboarding it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It's like kind of flailing around with, it's just, yeah, it is what it is, but I wanted to do something different. So the sailboat has been an unmitigated disaster. Getting it home on the roof of the van was a nightmare. Getting it off the van, taking it to the lake. Poor Shauna, hurt her and it hurt me to get it off the van, get it in the water. My family come up to see the sailboat. We took it out again. The rudder broke and I never got anywhere. I've yet to actually sail because both times I've tried, some part of the boat didn't work. I got the boat straightened out now, but I come to the conclusion that if I wanted to do this, I was going to have to actually do something a little different. So I'm going to go buy an actual working good sailboat on a trailer tomorrow, and I'm going to try sailing for a while, because honestly right now it's like the Tour de France. The Tour de France is on. I haven't watched one stage. I get news reports on it, don't really read them, don't really care. Like my Tour de France fantasy team that I picked for the bike club, I just randomly picked riders. I'm in last place, not even close. Like it's like I have like 100 points or something, and everybody else has like 1,000, because I didn't even care. I was like, I'm not picking Pogacar because I'll pick, like I went with Roglic, and you know, I never sign in and check my riders. You can like swap out riders. I just don't care. Like cycling right now is like, it feels more like a job I've burned out on. And the sad thing is I haven't even really rode that much. You know, I haven't rode nearly as much as other people. I'm just burned out on it, you know, and I kind of get this way every year, but it's usually kind of mid-July where I kind of burn out on it. So maybe I'll come out of this, but whatever's got me feeling bad, whatever's got me tired, feeling exhausted and struggling to ride, it's a problem I've been dealing with for a long time. And there's no medical thing that they could find. My heart's in fine shape. I had blood work done. My blood's fine. You know, tests, minerals were fine. Everything's fine. It's just like, it's as if my body just refuses to recover from long, hard rides. And so the Soil Trans Am, 135 miles a couple Saturdays ago, that was a slog. The whole thing was a slog. It should have been fun. I should have enjoyed it. And there was times I was having fun, but for the most part, I was off the back by myself, just struggling to finish. I train hard. You know, I ride hard. Like, I have put in the hours, and I've put in the time and the effort. And for me to be struggling to hang on to like a 16 mile per hour pace on a group ride, you know, that's for me to not be able to keep up in a mountain bike race with, you know, anybody, and just want to quit as soon as I possibly can. So right now the only solution I can think of is just total recovery. I'm going to avoid riding anything other than like super chill rides. You can even, like, I'm looking at myself in the camera right now, I can even see it in my face. It's like I need to go back to work. You can't do 3 activities a day when you're working. Yesterday I did trail work in the morning. I did a paddleboard, and then I went walking at night. So maybe it's all this free time and it's just too much stuff. But anyway, so drones are for sale. Pretty soon I'm not going to have a single drone. I'm done with drones. Completely done. I could care less about those two. I hope they ban them. I'm just kidding, but I am getting rid of drones. I'm selling some bikes, selling some cameras. Hopefully get some cool sailboat videos coming your way soon. If you're a fan of the content, and I know you are, you wouldn't be watching this late into this video where I'm about to fall asleep. So, see you later.